Do you ever just wish that your husband could make you happy and say the right thing, or just know what to do when you're crying, or how to help you out when you're low? Well, I've definitely felt the same way. And Sara teaches us the secret. In this week's Parsha, the life of Sara, we learn that Sara's life was 127 years. This was the life of Sara. So obviously that's a little bit repetitive, and we know that the Torah is perfect. It's Tamima, it's Shalem, it's whole. And so what is this repeated idea of saying Sara's life twice? Rashi, the famous commentator in Torah, teaches us that this means that every single year of Sara's life was equally good in her eyes, meaning she was equally happy throughout every single year. If you think about Sara's life, there was a year when she was abducted at one point, and then another year that she was abducted at one point, both by kings, and held in like crazy situations, and years of traveling versus years of, being in her own space, and years of being respected, and years of, being looked upon lowly by her maidservant, and just all these ups and downs of life, right? There's times in our life when our cleaning help comes, and sometimes there is no cleaning help, or we can't afford it. And there's times of life when things flow, and times of life where things feel harder and more pressured. And so how can I be equally happy through all these different ups and downs and flows of life? This is Sara's secret. The place of ownership. When I know that I'm 100% responsible for my own happiness, meaning it didn't matter what was happening in Sara's life. She wasn't looking at the news and deciding how to feel. No, she was creating her life with Hashem. She was connected to her divine mission. She was connected to God. And that level of I'm going to show up happy, I'm going to show up connected no matter what, that is a deep sense of das, a deep sense of ownership. And so that means that when I take 100% ownership for my happiness, that means that I don't even give 1% to my husband. I'm 100% responsible for my happiness. Then guess what happens? Then I can become a receiver. Then my husband can make that joke and I'll actually laugh versus, why isn't he getting it right? Then my husband can offer help and I'll be receptive. Then my husband can just get it right. Because until I'm actually receptive to someone wanting to add to my happiness, in my books, my husband just can't get it right. But the moment I know, hey, this is my job. It's my job. This is my divine, godly mission to make every single year of my life, every single day of my life, have that level of shava, of equanimity, of I can make myself happy. I can be that vessel for God's joy. Then my husband, anything he wants to add to that, it's like, really, you want to add to my happiness? Thank you so much. Then I immediately, with that act of ownership, become accountable and become receptive. And so taking a moment to really think, do I feel 100% responsible for my joy, for my happiness? Or how much percent do I give to external circumstances? How much percent do I give away to other people and their moods and their ups and downs? And what would it give me to claim that 100%? And of course, it doesn't mean that other people can't add to our joy, and there are incredible events and incredible ways that our husbands can make us happy that no one else can, and that beauty and connection of marriage. But knowing that I need to take that first step of deciding that no matter what, I'm responsible for my happiness, and then I can become receptive. And sometimes it doesn't mean showing up with a glowing smile and all bright and cheery. Sometimes it means, I'm having a hard day, but I'm having a day of connection, and I'm living today because I know that I'm accountable for finding the gifts and the beauty and the joy of today. And that accountability makes that journey beautiful. Thank you.